stacks of boards. I'm not going to run it again because everybody saw it plenty of times. But what I can do, actually, if there's stuck in there, I'll just use my little buggy and knock the, if I can, without getting stuck.
Oh, by the way, I appreciate you putting a cemetery on my farm.
Yeah, anytime. I know you like dead people, so
Yep, I love talking to them all the time.
yeah. So I put it up there on your farm. At least I didn't put it in one of your fields. I'm gonna see if I can get this
Not
pile
use
off
them all
there.
anyway.
I think it's off enough. Yeah, I know. Got a lot left to buy. All right, in a few minutes, which I'll speed minutes, I can do that. Let's see.
What do you need right there?
There. There you go. So kick back in. I just took the pallet off and got this mill working again. So the mill turns your wood into pallets of boards, and we have plenty of fuel and logs left in there, and it produces wood chips, and the board pallet just started. So that's the way the new sawmills are. You can take your whole tree logs and just drop them in the yellow box, and you're good to go. Down below here, there's another one. There is a road between the, but I never use roads. And there's the other one, and it has the same issue. It's full. Going off right now. Let's swing over to the new train, number 2. We put the second train in over here at the, what is this, a transport company? I keep forgetting which one this is. Shipping office. And this new train will give you extra for some premium products like vodka, Pepsi. We haven't actually made the list, but different grain types as well. Right now it's programmed to give you a bonus for hot sugar or hemp, sugar cane, and sunflower, but that will be changing most likely when we figure out which is going to give you which bonuses. Over here we also have the new cattail texture that's going to be in, and some lily pads, which will have more of that stuff on the map as well. And somewhere out there there's fish swimming, but I know where I can see them better when we get to the boats. And Jeff redid all the trains and put new textures on them. They look really cool. And we'll send the train. I don't think. Actually, that's been asked about the multiple collector pad for like the wool pallet collector to do a wood pallet collector. Um, the person that did the wool collector was asked Marhu, and he might come up with one. If he does, we'll add it in. If he doesn't, we won't. I guess the thing is that these pallets off the side, so I don't know if it's possible because it's larger than the actual frame of the collector. So this train goes down along the river. Now, if you notice something while I'm here, the bridges are gone. You guys are going to have to build the bridges next update. And this one would be right here. It's gone, has to be built. It would be around here somewhere. Yeah, right there. You're going to have to build that bridge, as well as all the bridges. And this train runs right along the edge.
Herbie
And
doesn't float.
Herbie doesn't float. What, did you dump him in the river
Yeah, by accident.
or in the lake? Yeah, so this one runs down the side and will disappear and turn around and give you your bonus out the side here. And I'm hoping to get a couple extra trains on the map, possibly as well, that'll be shorter is most likely. And that will be able to have a different place for each of the products that gives you bonus. And we'll see. Actually, add duplicates of things on a map a lot less taxing than adding a whole new item. So the train graphics are already in. The trains are there. Trains doesn't do much other than frame rates if you're in a very busy area and you have a slower computer. But we should be able to add a couple more on the map in a couple places as well to keep things going and looking good. I'm going back over here because I just noticed something as I drove through. The box was gone. Is that something I messed up today? The box to build this bridge. Wasn't it there yesterday? Or is it gone? Or is it on the other side? I appear to have lost it. Let me check the other one. Wait, it's right here. That's right, the bridge. Forget it, Jeff. The bridge actually runs all the way out to here when it comes across, because you can drive under the bridge. So that, yeah, you'll be able to dump your board cement and stone in here, and you'll be able to rebuild your bridge. And I'm going to take just a quick break here for just a second. I'll be right back.
Let's go see what kind of fish we have. See if anything came back from the ships we sent out last night. See how we made out with our catch.
I am back. And that's what happens when a 5-year-old comes up and asks you questions. Did you eat my blueberry muffin? That was the question. No, I didn't eat your blueberry muffin. So this bridge here would have a build trigger, but it's out on the island. So you can't even build this one to the other bridge on the other side to get to the island. Bridges take 200,000 boards, 200 cement, and 1 million stone. Got to keep you guys busy. But some things are a lot easier, especially with the 2 excavator parks. We showed you the one. Here's the fishing boat. I don't know if there's any on the map, but we'll run a couple more boats out. I'm just checking. No fish on the deck of that one. They probably emptied all the boats today. And at some point, if there's some corn left, I'll grab some corn and we'll send out a boat. But there are 6 boat docks around the lake. Which building did I just pass? I passed the... It is... I mean, it makes canola oil. It's a sell over time. You just dump canola into there. You can see 62,000, and every hour gives you money for it. And for those of you who haven't played before, anything at the farm market that's sold or anything that sells over time will give you more money than if you were to sell it at any store. So it's best to try to keep these things running, especially in the beginning of a game. You get your premium prices for using the farmer's market. The quantities it sells are lower. It does update every hour, but if you have everything running in here, you will get a bonus at the top of the hour for everybody that's on the server. And it takes several different products, as well as over here you can do each of the bale types: round straw, round hay bale. Round scales, you use the silage wrapper, and your square hay and square straw, which we actually have some straw bales left, 11 of them. And it ones, depending on what it is, sell at different. This one sells 5 of the square straw bales an hour, whereas silage bales, which are much harder to make, it only sells 1 an hour. So if you stock it up, it'll last you a little bit longer. And that is the farmer's market, and the canola is not currently, but it is a good possibility the canola mill up on eventually. I don't know. We're going to put stuff on the island that you have to build the bridges to get to. Occasionally, there's the geese flying over. You can see them zipping by, or the ducks. They're ducks. So there's a boat on the. Uh, there's not going to be. If I get it, I think we are down to just. Well, we might have them all fixed. Be able to back up trailers onto the lake or onto the stream anymore, till. And you will have to use Culligan to get water. You might be able to get one at that spot, but it'll be interesting to see. And when there is a purpose for that. You will have some new triggers at Culligan to pump water to new water stations around the map as well that will be a lot closer to your farms. So basically you're going to end up having to go to Culligan, pump your 500,000 water supply out to all the different water towers, and the water towers, people will be able to use them. It'll be one supply that fills all of them, and when that gets depleted, somebody will have to run over to Culligan again and the tank again by just going over to the pump. And that's the way that works. And you probably have to build the water towers with a little bit of effort near your farm, but they'll be there. So there's another boat there. We already built them. The docks are 50,000 boards apiece. Build your boards. And I think we're set here with everything. Let's see if I have the trees on the hill.
I was up here looking for them. I didn't see them.
They did not appear. So apparently the new trees that I put in did not show up on the map because they were right on this hill. So either that or I didn't do it properly. I'll have to check a clean save game and see if they're there. Guess we're not going to see trees get cut down today because I did put them there. Apparently those new are bugged and can't be built into the map. But if they can, we'll get it fixed. Again, that would want it to out. That we will be getting on here. It could have been just a reset issue with map because we already started a game. I might have messed up resetting the file. Are there trees down anywhere on the map already still from last night?
I thought
Probably
we picked them all up.
Yeah. Alrighty. I think anything that any to see again the other drops, but there's a few new towers on. There's a radio tower, a cell on the island can't get to because we haven't rebuilt bridges yet. The third bridge built like the glue production's doubled with the same amount of wood chips, so it'll cut down on how many wood chips you actually need. And with the sawmills being added, you will also be producing wood chips from them, so that should help out a lot. And a lot more boards, because you can put, they're placeable, you can put as many you want there. Could water storage, but the fill plane is fuel that way. There's fuel on standby. So you're basically looking for fuel storage at the refinery. We could, but there is one reason why we didn't, is because, well, actually there's two reasons why I didn't. One, fuel plant enough capacity that if you fill it up, and yeah, I think it holds 200,000 fuel at the Shell plant, which is enough to run, and even our game for 3 months without having to make more, and in its built-in capacity. The reason being is everything that we put on the map that is not necessary takes away from something that else new that we could do, and everything that has a capacity ends up being another list